While everyone is looking at the future threat, the AI singularity, the problem is happening now, and is this architecture shift that we have on the AI development. That is basically is being designed to remove our sovereignty in cognitive sovereignty. So in this video, I don't want to just show you the threat. I also want to show you I want to give you a framework that you can use to see it yourself. So first of all, let's look into what is the singularity. So in AI, when we say singularity, we mean mainly three elements, which are the self-improving AI, that is not just an AI that is matches the human abilities, but is an AI actually overpass them and by improving itself constantly. The improvement is an acceleration, and this brings to a super intelligence. Then is also the empowerment, exponential growth of technology. This is the compounding of different technology working together and basically creating an environment where the breakthrough happen almost daily. So an environment where we as a human, we can't basically adapt because the changes are so big so often that that are not common for us. It's really difficult to learn and improve at that speed. And then there is this loss of human control. So basically, when you have a system that is so complex, so advanced, so intelligent, that we basically can understand it, so we need to delegate to an AI, and therefore we lose control. This is what we mean by AI singularity, and those are really somehow understandable, seen as a threat, as a danger. So when this singularity is going to happen, there is a debate. Okay, there is on one side some people that say it's going to happen in this decade, and some other people is going to say, I don't know, in the 2040, 2050, and so on. The understanding when it's going to happen is really difficult. Okay, and there is also the problem of some corporations are pushing the idea of it's going to happen really soon, so invest on us, so we're going to be the one that create this kind of advanced technology. So knowing is basically impossible, especially because we are moving already on an exponential curve. We as a human, we are not understanding fully the exponential curve. Okay, this create an environment of uncertainty, and this uncertainty create this fear. Okay, also we have a history, I mean, our movie creating about Terminator, for example, Skynet, and so on, where this super intelligence become extremely dangerous. Okay, so most of our attention is there because it's something that we saw a movie, we can understand it, and but what if I tell you that this is actually a distraction? It's a distraction for what the real threat is. So it's for me the real danger is something else. It's happening now. A kind of those puppet strings that get connected to us, that is moving us. Okay, that is the image. But how does it work? How does this loss of control works? And this is connected to the AI that we're building. This is an AI that is a kind of not working for us. Okay, this isn't a conspiracy theory. This is a business plan. Okay, this is the business plan that is connected to the incentive that these corporations have. Okay, think about our incentive is not aligned with the corporation. Okay, just think about the simple element. Okay, what they're selling us are kind of a subscription. So the subscription model works that you pay monthly, so they earn when you stay subscribed to their service. But their cost is the use of token, the use of AI. So the least you use it, the less powerful AI you use it, better is for them. So which is exactly the opposite of what we need. We need the maximum powerful AI, a paid zero as a subscription, and not just a zero as a subscription, having an open system that I can work with every single AI without having the problem of being locked into one system. So you can see that the business model they have is not in line with us. So how do they keep us connected to this to the AI, to their service, to keep us pay the subscription and actually use the least amount of token? On one side, you can see the answer in ChatGPT 5. Okay, that is in one word that could be the answer. But let's analyze it and let's look into it. So this is where I want to give you my framework of how you can see the system. So, and it's done by asking yourself three simple questions. Okay, so those questions help you to see the signal, to see the problem. Okay, so I wrote down the questions so I won't forget them. So you should ask yourself, does the tool remove friction or does it remove choice? What does it mean this? So remove friction means help me to think better, to achieve a better result, and to see different options and then choose the right one. Okay, this is and somehow help me to find myself the solution, the best solution for me. The remove a choice, you see when you prompt AI with, for example, a business plan with something, with an idea, and the AI as an output gives you right away, for example, you give an idea for a business, the output is a business plan. Okay, without debating, without see if the idea is good or not, without improving the idea, expanding the idea, or simply brainstorming and see how the different aspect of the idea can be fortified. And I mean, probably I don't want to just attack ChatGPT 5, but it just came out and it just have all those problems at once. Okay, so but this is something that is part of almost every AI. So I don't want to single out ChatGPT or OpenAI. It's every single one has this in different degrees, in different way, in different aspects. So remember that a good partner sharpens your thinking, and a bad one is controlling your thinking. Okay, so in somehow this first question should help you out and say, okay, what's happening here? You should see this first signal that is a problem. Gonna tell at the end, I'm gonna tell the solution because there is a solution. And actually, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. We need to grow this community. So the second signal is it can be found in this question. Does the tool integrate with other system or does it lock you into an ecosystem? This is what I was saying at the beginning, right? So are you able to shift and move around, or you are kind of fixed with one single AI? So if you are subscribed for example, to Gemini, Grok, or OpenAI, basically they try to keep you inside their system. There are some other apps that you can use, for example, different AI model. This give you freedom. So it's a first step. It's not much, but it's a first step. The solution it's a different one. It should be an open source, open system that can use all the different AI model and work for us. I'm gonna explain this more, but this is basically the Resonant OS, which is because I believe this is the solution. Is also the thing that I'm building, and I'm building open source. But so this is the second question. Okay, is does it lock you into their own ecosystem? Then the third one, does the AI show you show its work, or is like a black box? So can you see the way that it's thinking, but truly thinking? Can you see what is the process behind, or you have just this kind of pretending that it shows you what it's doing? Because that's what we have with again with ChatGPT, Gemini, and so on. What they do, they show you part of the thinking, not everything. So if I don't see their thinking, means they ask me to trust the system. while I think the trust should be gained with time through transparency, not because I need to because I trust the company. It's not enough. It's not good enough. So this is another element. If you can't see the thinking, the reasoning properly, and how the AI came out to that conclusion, then the trust a company that has a business model that is not in line with us is clearly a problem. Okay, so I think already with these three elements you can have an idea of how big is the problem is, because basically you have those elements all over the place. Okay, there is almost no AI that can answer those questions in a positive way. And so this is why I'm calling this is the real threat. This is a kind of the singularity moment where we realize that the real threat is not the Skynet or Terminator. The real threat is the business model, is this corporation, is the AI, how is this AI is being built. So this is okay. This is what I say. I want to give a little bit of insight of what could be the solution. So, like I said, the solution from my point of view is first of all, it's not even an AI model; it's an AI operation system. What is an AI operation system? It's basically it's a scaffolding that's work on top of the AI engine. Okay, those AI model that we work with, I call them engine because they basically they just predict the next token. They don't really do the reasoning, the work, and so on. So an operation system is something that is happening on top of them. And this operation system should work for me, should be the one that I recognize as my AI partner. Okay, this AI partner is someone that has my history. Okay, not just the knowledge of who I am, but also the history of how we are working. And this history is not this basic history that we start seeing inside those AI model. Okay, they know your name. This is basically those memory that they have. They are basically profiling you. Okay, they are building a profile of you. So it sounds more connected to what you do, but they also know you better. So this, what I'm talking about memory is about more a day by day memory of the work that I'm doing. So not just the fact, but also the thinking, the reasoning, the problem that they didn't work, the things that didn't work, the problem that we surpass. So it's a kind of memory where you and the AI partner can learn from the mistakes made and then improve. So it's talking about higher level memory. So there is a memory, there is the understanding of the project, who I am, my values, and so on. There is an element of awareness, so the AI can be aware about the world we are living in. So it has a world model, which it can upload details, more details if needed in a specific topic according to what I'm working with. And has really importantly has a philosophy, so has a way to interpret the world. So all this data that we give to AI need to be interpreted in a way that makes sense. Okay, so this what I'm building is all those elements together into an operation system. The philosophy is called Resonant OS, also open source, and everything that I'm been talking, this operation system, the base model at the moment, is possible to download. There is the link below, so you can install your own AI and customize it. Okay, in the link it's not difficult, but it's not extremely simple because this is a kind of a first step. This first step is there to have the community working together in the same framework so we can improve this AI together. So if you like this, what we're talking about, please watch the next video and like and subscribe. See you next time. Ciao.